the way how clubbing, going out, meeting friends, people from all over the world in a dance floor. You're from Egypt. I'm from Holland. I'm from Deutschland. I'm from that. And you meet, and then you make your crew. And then you can say to your friend, you remember when he dropped the Selena, the underground, Danny Tenaglia, and we were there, and that's when I dropped it.
On my face.
But to have that feeling of party, not just to go to be a poser, to go there with my phones didn't even exist on that with a camera there.
Same.
You go there and then that's
you
it.
You are in the party.
Yes.
You are the party.
You make the party. Exactly.
You make the party.
Without you, the DJ is nothing.
No. And again, it touches upon this whole community feeling that we're always talking about. It's community. Hi there, and welcome to Behind the Decks with Suus. And today on the couch with us, we have Hector, and we're super excited to have him, a big artist, DJ, producer, label owner.
And club owner.
And club owner.
Club owner
now. From Mexico, going all over the world, and we're so excited. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you guys for inviting me, and this is gonna be nice and comfortable chat. I like it.
Hector, we're so happy to have you here. You're actually born and raised in Guadalajara, and it's so amazing to have one of our own just come in and tell us your story. Thank you so much for that, man.
No, thank you guys for inviting me, and La Ciudad de la Furia.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what I call it.
Yes, and I want to touch upon that a little bit. You didn't really start in music as it is.
No.
You wanted to be a soccer player. You wanted to be a football player.
That's so close to your heart.
Yes.
For many people don't know that little part of my story, which is fun to talk about it, because I trained 15 years of my life.
Oh my God. Well,
and I dedicate them to my team, the love of my life, Atlas.
right.
And but the urban myth, me lastimé la rodilla.
Right.
But I actually had like really bad injury.
Yeah.
When Atlas went to the final in the 1999, the 2000 was
La Volpe,
yeah.
the penalty kicks against the Toluca.
Yeah, I was there in the
Jerry Estrada.
all of those guys.
Oh my God.
Yeah, all all of them. And the reason why I was basically training one day, and in Colomos, Atlas Colomos came this group of English people.
Right.
They were studying Spanish here in a university. Yeah. So they were like an exchange students from England, from the University of Swansea.
Okay.
Right? And someone just basically, like, when there are students here, they obviously bring them out. And then at that time, Atlas was pretty hot. That was the best. It was one of the best eras of Atlas.
Okay.
Because I was there.
Hey, but for those people that don't know back in their homes, Atlas is such a traditional team in Guadalajara. There's actually Chivas, which is like the most famous, but in reality, there are more aficionados, there are more hinchas of Atlas than Chivas in the city. Probably in Mexico, Chivas wins, but in the city, Atlas rules.
And like we say, if I tell you, you will never understand.
Yeah, that's basically it is.
And so then I saw this group of people came. They wanted to take pictures, autographs at the end of the training. And I obviously saw one English girl, beautiful blonde girl, and then the other guys, and I was like, oh guys, what are you doing for the weekend? And
right.
I'm not supposed to party, but I can go out. And I just wanted to hang out with this girl, and I end up spending so much time with this English crew that they actually rented a house. They all live together. So while I'm in their house, they're playing music.
Right.
I didn't know what electronic music was. In that time, I guess Daft Punk or Chemical Brothers were the things that here in Mexico we're used to get at the beginnings through MTV or through. But there's many things that we didn't know here. Like I never heard of DJs or things like that. Probably they were already, but I didn't know about it. Right? So I started asking like, what is this music? What is this? Like, you don't know? You don't know these guys? This is Sasha. This is Stewie. This is from Fabric. This is like, and what is this?
Wow. Like, ooh.
Yeah, and then one of them had like a lot of CDs and burned CDs, and he was explaining to me, no, this is a compilation from this DJ, and even drum and bass, a lot of like English garage. It was incredible. It just started blowing my mind that the music it was different, and it was just started to get into my head. Yeah. But I still training, I still playing, and then I had that
injury.
The injury, and we spent pretty much like 2 years together.
Wow.
Yeah. I remember I used to travel with them like to Tapalpa or places close to here when I had holidays. I used to go out with my ex-girlfriend. And it was a very, very, very good time of
your life.
Of my life. I actually, I cherish these.
It was your adolescence, right? You were late teens or how old?
He was 16, right? You were 16 around time, and then
16, 17. Yeah. I was very, very young.
Wow. Yeah. That is so cool.
Wow. Yeah.
and falling in love with this type of first of all with the people, and then of course with the music. Did it kind of switch your mentality towards like what you wanted to look, what your passion in life?
What you know what the thing is, I had that injury. We lost the final. The team is completely disaster. It's just everyone left. Rafa Marquez went to France, Monaco, and everyone just that's it. And I thought like, okay, now what? And I was like, oh, do I need to go back to university? I kind of tried it, and I could not play anymore. That's it. My career, I could not play. I was 1 year in rehabilitation, and I could not play. Like, no, that's it. It's gone. They fired me from Atlas. That's it. It's like, you're
so young.
Yeah, and no English crew. That's what I used to call it, and it was very. It was very difficult. I was like a little depressed. Yeah, my friends left, my girlfriend left, and I have not. And they invited me like, why don't you come to England for 3 months? For us in that time, leaving house, I used to live with my mom, my sister, and my grandmother. Even playing in Atlas, kind of like brand new car and all this. I used to live with my mom, and it's kind of Mexican. Cliche, but
you were young.
Yeah,
you're young. Come on.
Yeah, but still, I mean, in a way, you're figuring out who you want to be. Like you're at that point in your life.
But then look, you see them. They were the same age as me, but they are living alone.
Right.
That's how it started.
You were comparing yourself to those guys.
Like, but if these guys are here in another country, look, I can do it. And the most amazing thing is that I was teaching them Spanish, but their English was English accent. So that was good for me because you train your ears like to this. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go in 3 months. I'll just go 3 months. Go and see them. My God.
Your mother crying.
Yeah, that's it.
Don't leave me.
And we'll go to that because the thing is, those 3 months until this day are 23 years.
Yeah. Sort of what happened with me in Guadalajara. Yeah.
You fell in love over there with the city?
23 years old, like, since I left my my Guadalajara, my family, and everyone.
Your Atlas.
My Atlas.
Wow.
But it's part of the journey, and like I said, I really love this part of my life, and
You treasure it.
I a lot, and that's kind of like I arrived there. I went to Ministry of Sound because that's where they filmed the Hey Boy, Hey Girl. And when you see all the skeletons dancing, we're dancing in Ministry of Sound. I wanted to go and see just the toilets. But when I experienced the club, I was like,
wow.
oh, you guys showed me the compilations, but what the hell is this?
Yeah.
And then I went to Fabric. And I remember it was Daft Punk playing, it was a back-to-back. I saw them DJing without helmet. It was just like, what is this? That's it.
Yeah.
This is what I
This is what. And the main thing was when I saw Fabric, but it sounds very cliche, like, oh, I want to be there. No, I really saw the DJ booth of Fabric. And I want to play here. One day I will do it. I will do it because this is one of my favorite DJ booths in the world. In clubs, it's so beautiful, and I actually have some equipment that it's exclusive, that it's in there. It's like a beautiful, like a wooden table. That's the booth, and then everything is in yeah. But right in the right side of the club, there is a mixer that's discontinued from Allen and Heath. It's a V6. It's a rotary mixer. Mm-hmm. It's like having a Mustang 1965.
Wow.
Right.
That was my dream also. And the day I played there, they were telling me like, why you don't? But I'm going ahead, But we'll go to that. That was the connection, and then they told me like, well, why don't you just look for a job, and I'll be legally working here.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And look, if you really wanna, that's how I learned all these things, because I never had the help of anyone.
No.
Or I had my family, which is my mom, my sister, and my grandmother. Mm-hmm. Nobody gave me anything. If you want it,
Go get
it.
Yeah. So that's it. I started working in a bar. I hardly could speak English. Sending money to I used to basically spend my wages going to the record stores in London. You can basically listen to the vinyls and buy it. But I don't have decks. I don't have
anything yeah.
But the good thing is that I was going to Fabric, and then obviously you have the top 10 or top 20 in the shop, and probably the DJ goes and buys the top 20 and plays it on the night, and then you listen to the track, and it's like, wow, this guy played this, I want it.
Yeah.
And then you see the cover of the vinyl. It was so good. I remember I had like a lot of records in my house in London, but I didn't even have any equipment until I saved money, and then I bought equipment. But yeah, that was kind of the beginning
of a journey that basically it's been 23 years of traveling, of parties, of amazing experiences, and we're gonna be right back with that, my friends, behind the decks with Hector. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, Hector. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Behind the Decks with Sus, and so we're here with Hector, and we're talking about the beginnings of a journey that has made you just experience the most amazing things for the past 23 years, my friend. So we were just talking about your arrival in England, falling in love with this huge, amazing clubs that we've all dreamed of playing, Fabric, Ministry of Sound, and something that is even more important, I think, the record shops.
That's I guess it is a big part of my career. But like I was trying to tell people that I used to work in a restaurant as a waiter,
Mm-hmm.
and then all my money, my wages, was to go to a record store. And the way of buying records is that you ask the guy behind the counter, can you make me a selection of these? I like that. And it was funny because it's asking, that doesn't exist these days. You cannot go and tell, oh, I like Afterlife, but I like Tale of Us, or I like Solomon, but I also like Boris Breaker. Can you give me a selection of it?
Uh-huh.
Now it's in a spectrum, it's a matrix. You cannot narrow it to those kind of words, keywords. If you work in a record store and I go there, I said, I was there on Saturday to listen to DJ Q from Glasgow. Those kind of underground stuff.
Yeah.
And he's like,
I got you.
say no word. And he gave me 20 records and start listening. And it's, a couple of things that he played. And you get so excited. You want to buy everything. I didn't earn that much money. So I have to narrow to like 5. And then you have the 3. This one got 2 amazing cuts, but this one has only 1. And fuck, that's it. I'm not gonna eat this week, but I'll take all. And that was really, really funny. And if we go through that part about the record stores, this gonna go really quick because I don't want to be long story short. But
Short bridge, a little bridge, and then
I used to go out now in London every weekend. That was my thing. My friends, they still studying in Swansea in the university, but now I'm a Londoner. Yeah. I'm living in London, trying to 3 months work and earn some money. No, I was already now like deep into like, I'm not leaving here. I'm
in.
And that thing, it was very, very, very cool that I don't know if it disappeared. I think I've seen sometimes here in Bar Americas and hard pop and clubs in Mexico, that thing that you go to a club, but you are a completely different persona. Mm-hmm. You get into your alter ego.
Yeah.
I was there, and I swear to God, on that time, it's funny, but fucking Ricky Martin, living La Vida Loca, Mi Vida Loca, I have a tattoo here. It was a boom. So over there in Europe, Mexican, Latin people were like, wow, exotic, new thing. And I arrived to the club and people, where are you from? Mexico? Oh my God, you're Mexico. Wow. But then everyone was so happy. So you get into cruise, and it was all about the music, girls dancing. You get to wear your best outfit, your alter ego. You're different. They don't know that I'm working as a waiter in a bar. I'm there and I'm this exotic Mexican dancing to this club. I know my shit. But it was so funny that you get into that and it's music. It was a club, the club scene.
Clubbing.
And
London.
Yeah. And that was, I'm very, very happy. I'm part of that, the London scene. That it's something that
it's such a good time, such a good era.
I'm basically, I was there and the everything, Fabric, Crosstown Rebels, Jamie Jones, all of these things, it was there. It was me. I was there. Yeah. Saying this about Jamie Jones going out cruise, I bump into a Mexican girl in a club, and she's like, sorry, where are you from, Mexico? Me too. Let me introduce you to my boyfriend. He also DJs, because I was like, I'm a DJ. And funny enough, was Jamie Jones.
Wow.
Me and Jamie go back 23 years.
And
we just bump into each other
because of a Mexican girlfriend.
Yeah. And then me and Jamie became really close friends. We used to practice together. We went to Ibiza. Mm-hmm. We became residents in clubs, so that's why I'm kind of shorting that. I could go along about that, but Jamie signed his first residency at Privilege. I was playing at Privilege. We start to go into the produced music.
Right.
That was the next thing. That was me trying to save money to go to a school to learn. And that was this. I'm telling you faster because
I want to hear anecdotes and I want like
you're fine.
Oh my God! Well, if you want a quick one from Jamie,
something.
This is a very funny one. We are in Ibiza. We went out. We used to go out everywhere, like Space, DC10, Circo Loco. Amazing, but just party. It's party. It was music. We used to love it. Go and come back and that was it. The DJs in the villa in the after party. Oh, it was a cool thing, you know. Like you're in the right place at the right time. Yeah, and then you have a lot of people coming from different crews, and it was amazing. We were like the it kids of Ibiza.
Yeah.
Everyone knows, you know Jamie, you know Hector, and everyone wants to hang out with you.
Jamie and Hector.
We have so many pictures of us really young, and I will share with you guys later.
Cool, yes, please.
But this time, this anecdote, we came back home to this villa. I passed out in the sofa, wake up, and I can hear Jamie on the phone. But I cannot understand what he's talking about. I'm like, oh my God. Was I just really like, I lost my mind now? I partied too hard that I don't understand what he's talking about? Is that the point where you lost your shit and that's it, you're gone? Oh my God, no. I was just looking at him like, what the fuck is this? Oh my God. And start to like panic and then he just hung up the phone and it's like, are you alright, mate? I'm like, like what
the fuck is going on?
I don't understand what you're talking about. Like, oh, that's Welsh.
Whoa.
He's talking to his mom on the phone in Welsh because he's Welsh. I do not understand a freaking word of
nobody.
Nobody.
Imagine for me for the first time to hear that language.
Oh wow.
Was insane. So for 10 minutes I thought I was like,
you thought I'm lost.
That's it.
You lost
gone.
Oh damn. Yeah.
Dude, and this is so great because in a way you show not only the DJing part, which is obviously so amazing, the journey is amazing, but the party life, the clubber life, because at the end of the day, you just loved going to clubs and having a fun time and just
this is one of the things. If I don't want to feel like I'm a grown up. I'm getting old and I'm still DJing, and I have a family. I have a beautiful daughter, beautiful wife. I still love going out, and I'm still getting nervous when I'm going to play to big gigs. I do not want to lose this part of what it is, because I learned it really raw and natural and beautiful, organic. Mm-hmm. The way how clubbing, going out, meeting friends, people from all over the world in a dance floor. You're from Egypt. I'm from Holland. I'm from Deutschland. I'm from that. And you meet, and then you make your crew. And going on the weekend to go and see a DJ. What are you gonna wear tonight? And I bought this new Nikes. And wow, the best thing for me was that you were able to remember the day after a party, a DJ drop an amazing track. Mm-hmm. And then you can say to your friend, you remember when he dropped the Selena, the Underground, Danny Tenaglia, and we were there, and that's when I dropped it.
Something on my face.
But that you remember, and then you talk about it, and that was very important to me. Mm-hmm. To have that feeling of party, not just to go to be a poser, to go there with my phones didn't even exist on that with a camera there. Same. You go there and then that's
you
it.
You are in the party. Yes. You are the party.
You make the party.
You
exactly.
make the party.
Without you, the DJ is nothing.
No. And again, it touches upon this whole community feeling that we're always talking about. It's community that you experience.
And I guess those are the things that end up for me, creating a crew, Vatos Locos, things. Because it's community. People they were all from all over the world. Hector from Japan, Javi from Spain, David and everyone from Miami, Colombia. I have Dutch guys as well, Jamie LeQuay, Joy Daniel, people and it's because I'm very happy that I experienced that in London and then in Ibiza.
Yeah.
Ibiza was like a big community.
Yeah.
Like, you knew everyone. From the pizza place, your favorite pizza place, from your croissant shop. Croissant show was called the place where you go in the morning, take your croissant, see the people from the PRs. I used to give flyers and posters. That's how I started in Ibiza.
That's
Me
cool.
and Jamie used to do that. That was our work, to make money to live. Putting posters, giving flyers. And you meet the people from the parade from the other parties, and you meet the doorman from space, and I can go on and on and on. And I love that. That feeling was amazing. And sometimes I just feel like now it's a ticket counter, and it's just head after head work. Yeah. And it's not a vibe. It's not like you go and see a DJ, because you want to see it. But nowadays, technology and everything is very important that you go and see now a show. Like I have to give props to Taylor Bass and Afterlife crew, what they do now with the visuals.
It's just ridiculous.
It's insane.
Yes.
But I love that. That's kind of like a show that they're going into the future, 10 years ahead of this. I love that. Don't get me wrong. That's what I'm saying. I love that. I respect that. It's amazing. And I do love my black box, sweating, dancing my ass off until... And I love that. Meeting people, dancing, and I love those things too.
Is that something that you try to create, especially now with Hardpop?
Hardpop, it was already like that. This is what
But what are you bringing?
It's because, look, Bar America's here is my home.
Yeah.
Every time I come here, the love of the people over the years, they still coming and paying their whatever ticket, drink, and their support. And when I play, which I'm playing soon, I will invite you so you can experience this.
Thank you so
people,
much.
For example,
well, we've been there. We've been there, a lot. We're there all the time.
Yeah. All this is just like.
I see.
Look, it's a part that I cannot. I'm very grateful for these moments. I love these, and that happened in Hardpop when I first played there. The people, I'm not from Juarez, but the people there are they're very tough. They know their shit. They know their music, and also they're very exigentes.
Exigentes.
Yeah.
That's that exactly.
Well,
demanding.
It's basically demanding. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So
you need to bring your A game constantly.
Exactly. Yes. You can. It's a temple for them. You cannot. You need to bring your A game plus 3. But what you receive in exchange is these people going crazy, creating these. There is a party. Everyone going crazy, and then what you do is just play bomb after bomb after bomb, and then you connect with the people. That's it. You make one thing. The place is just amazing. Every time I play there was sold out. Every time, so I play once a year because it's no point for me to repeat especially in a place where Juarez is not a big city like Guadalajara or Mexico City. That's a small community, even though they have El Paso. But I love that place, and it is a black box.
Yeah,
that was dark, and the speakers are red, and that's like.
I haven't seen it yet. I want to. Yeah. I think we should plan a trip.
Yes.
Yes.
I would love that.
I think we should plan a trip.
Right now, you got. my invitation. Please,
Hector,
you're gonna
thank
be
you
my
so
guest,
much.
and I'll be
We'll
looking
be
after
there
you guys.
soon.
Yes.
Soon.
Thank you so much, my
Yes.
friend.
Mi casa es tu casa, so please.
We were actually thinking about even, we've been talking about this of the record, Susana and me, about just being part of the party as just like interviewing the clubbers and the ravers and, all
They
that
love
stuff.
that.
And we would love to do that for you guys.
And it would be amazing, like, for you guys, if you do, like, an interview or something, but then when you go in depth with the crowd, then you see what the difference is on cities and what kind of people is there in Juarez.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But that's why big DJs, every famous DJ at the moment has already played at Carpos. It's difficult now because managers, fees, whatever, to bring them back.
Right.
That's what I said. It changed. The scene changed. As I said, now it's like a ticket counter, ticket seller and it's not like before we didn't really have to worry like how many tickets this DJ gonna sell. It was more like what this DJ gonna play,
what's he gonna bring?
What kind of set is gonna do.
Yeah.
The business.
Exactly.
Well, with that, we're going to round up this part, and we'll see you after the little break. Thank you, Hector. We'll be back. See ya. Hi, everyone, and welcome back. So, we have been chatting so much behind the scenes, and we wish we could have captured it all. And because this is background information about Hector, you guys, it's so valuable, it's so beautiful. So in the next part, we're gonna try to capture everything, just very quickly. So, so what we wanted to start with, so we were chatting about club life, the scene, how it was in the old days, let's say, like way back, when you were really enjoying that, when you were a little Hector. So we were just wondering if you compared it to now the club scene, clubbing. Is there something that you feel is missing, or what? How do you compare the eras?
Compare will be difficult because then you will torture yourself. And the changes that it's been with years, with genres, with styles of music. It's so fast that 23 years that I've been away from home, I've seen so many things change. When I went to London was the capital of electronic music, house music, drum and bass, everything. Yeah. Everything was there in booming. The End, Fabric, Ministry of Sound. There were clubs all over London. I used to go parties on Thursdays. It was called Bar Rumba. And that's when they used to get the American DJs. Bar Rumba. Yeah, Bar Rumba. And then you get Derek Carter or Kenny Hawks. It was English, but there was the tech house. And then they buy Joeski or all of these, Mark Farina, the American West Coast DJs coming to London. But London made the first change onto tech house. So tech house was Peace Division, was Nathan Coles, Eddie Richards, rest in peace Nathan Coles, Lee Burridge, Craig Richards with Tyrant. Those were like
the tech house guys.
Tech house. That was tech house. Yeah. But house was Eric Morillo, Subliminal Sessions, Ministry of Sound, and the underground stuff was Danny Tenaglia playing at DTPM at Fabric on Sunday. So it was that style of music. But the most important thing is how you get into the club. You queue, you pay to get in. You, like I told you, it's the alter ego that you used to get.
Get into your persona.
Who am I here?
Who do you want to be?
Yeah, whoever you want to be.
You can be whoever you want there. Nobody knows. Nobody's gonna judge you. But there, I'm this amazing dancer that I love throw moves, but I don't even fucking study anything. And
just throw the shapes.
Yeah. And I'm the cool, bass guy, and I work out and I get all the girls and it doesn't matter. But then you get to talk to people. That was the thing. You talk to people in the dance floor. Dancing, smile. It was never... And that time I was never seeing like anyone harassing girls or anything. Even though if I see a beautiful girl, I would smile and she smiled back at me, and then we get to talk, or if I get a good looking guy comes and like, hey bro, I like your style, and you start talking. It was about that network, community, enjoying this music. Do you want a drink? Yeah, let's have a drink. And it was so cool that at the end of the night when it was finished, I didn't want to go home. I was like, I don't want to go home because I know I'm going to go back and I'm going to work in a restaurant and I have to do this. Only very little times that's when I love parties on Sundays. Because you party on Saturday and my favorite parties are on Sundays. Always. Yeah. I used to play in Cubicle with me and Jamie. Cubicle was a party that made me famous in London. That was a public toilet.
Cubicle?
It was a public toilet outside a church.
That's so cool.
So you see creatures of the
night
coming out of a toilet.
Yeah.
And it was only like 120 people there.
Yeah.
But it was one of my favorite and my best clubs that I ever played.
That's so cool. I love that. Yeah, in Berlin they also have like, what's the name of the place? I don't remember.
Don't you think that in a way your alter ego is your real ego? Like
maybe the one that you can't put like in real life, in daily life, and then it comes out at night.
I had a lot of conversations like this with my wife because she's an amazing dancer. This is the cliche, the DJ goes with the dancer. And
so it does work. It does work. Dance your ass off if you want to get with the DJ.
To all the guys that are in love with the dancers.
But my wife, it's an amazing dancer. I actually fall in love with her just to see her dancing.
Is she a professional dancer?
Yeah. And she used to work for Carcox, Ultra, Richie Houghton, Enter.
Let's go.
We met in Tokyo. Wow. She was dancing for Enter. I was playing for Enter.
Oh, that's so nice.
That's a romantic story.
Yeah.
Hey.
But we were talking about this. I said to her, when you're dancing, fuck me. That's an alter ego. Because when you talk to my wife, she's the sweetest person in the world. You can have like an amazing conversation with her. She parties like a
motherfucker?
Yeah. She loves it. She owns it.
Yeah.
But once she dances, it's like, wow. Where did you throw those moves? Like, she owns that shit, and it's an alter ego. Once I play, I get there, I'm outside, I'm talking to you guys and everything. But once I'm playing, the animal comes out. Mm-hmm. It's like, that's it. It's your alter ego. You're enjoying the people dancing and cheering and that's it. Is there people that I see that come, and I hate when people get judged now. If you come and you wear a penacho or you wear a cap or something that's different or chains or hey, this is the spot. It's his alter ego and he wants to be like this.
Yeah. Leave
him alone.
Yeah. Let your freak flag fly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let the freak come out.
Yeah, let the freak out. Yeah.
And that's very...
so you feel that change?
That's gone. And it's very sad that for me to be with the phones and people like one guy spent the whole entire set of mine just with the phone like this.
Hiding it?
No, just one. The recording, I have to say to him, yo, enjoy it, dance, smile.
So what do you think about the clubs who ban phones?
Look, once pandemic times that clubs were opening, I'm not going to say names, but phones were not allowed in the dance floor. Everyone enjoyed the freaking body. Everyone started dancing, shouting, getting drunk, and because you don't have phone to distract you.
Yeah.
No, you are now listening to the DJ.
And the party and the people and just
now,
the community.
What did you, just I want to know, what did you get from recording 15 seconds of a DJ song? Or doing what? That distracts you from enjoying that track.
A story, it's showing, posing that you were there.
I think it's ego.
Right?
You want to take a little piece of memorabilia from the party.
Yeah.
It's not like a crime to take a picture. I mean, if I take a picture closer to Sasha or Dewitt back in the day, it was amazing. That was a crazy picture. But from that to spend the whole night there or texting and all these things are the ones that I think that
taking away from the party.
Limit the contact of
connection.
Like, I could be next to you in a party. You're an amazing person. But if I'm next to you and I'm on the phone or I'm not even talking to you, or not even a smile or anything, I would never met you. No. I would never have a conversation with you. Mm-hmm. But if you do it like, what are you doing? Oh, I like your look. That's cool. Oh, thank you. And then you get a conversation.
Where did you get it? How did this happen? How did you get into the gig? Like all that stuff.
I work for this. I do this. No way. I'm a designer for this now. Oh, we should get together.
Yeah.
Collaboration. Bam. I'm doing now a clothing line.
There's a place in Guadalajara. It used to be that place. I'm not gonna say names. But there's one place and I remember it very well because I like I said to you off record, I used to live in the States, so my first parties were in the United States, in Chicago, and then I came back, and the very, very first place that I went to here was this one place where designers and DJs and producers and all these people just got together, and it kind of died out in a way. And I feel like what you're saying is sort of what happened, really.
I mean, if I can throw names, I don't care. On my 23 years I was away, the third year I was in London, my grandmother passed away.
I'm sorry.
And that was a very, very big, because she's the one who didn't want me to go. And my grandmother was my mom. Like, my mom raised me, but my grandmother is the one that always took me to the kindergarten. My mom worked, my grandmother looked after me. It was very difficult, so I came here, and I had to look after my mom, my sister. I could not just leave and go back. I lost 2 years of my career. That's when Jamie became really big. We were like together.
Yeah.
But things happen for a reason. That's the story when I became the first resident in Bar Americas. I used to bring because I brought my decks and my mixer, everything from London. I had to bring everything.
Yeah.
So I asked Ramon in the first Bar Americas if he could let me play, and I bring my equipment. And it's like, what? You come from where? I was like, Ibiza, London. He let me play, and it was also such amazing stuff that I remember Giancarlo from Telefunca. We knew each other from where we were kids, and I said to him, "Why don't you come with your saxophone while I'm playing?" And Bar America's never seen that before. So he started playing. I said, "Wow!" People went crazy, and Bar America's started to become a club. One time, opened the door. And it's a queue to get in. And that's how it started. And then the first anniversary, he closed the entrance to get into Bar Americas, and we opened the whole place. And it just started to become like a monster, like what it is. But the story, and we have big funny things about Bar Americas, but artists, hairdressers, designers, famous people used to come and hang out there. Such a small place. Me playing, seeing this Giancarlo from Telefunca. Then Telefunca started to go super big. Guys from Nopal Beat. I can't remember her name. She used to play the violin for one of the bands from Nopal Beat. I'm really bad with name, obviously. H and She used to come and play the violin while I'm DJing. So those kind of things, there was kind of like innovating stuff in here, and obviously haters
appeared,
and then people that loved it, and it was really cool. But then, yeah, you had that very funny thing, and one of the best photographers that I know here from Mexico, Hugo Martinez. Is an incredible photographer.
Little guy, amazing person. I know him so well.
In Bar Americas with his now wife.
Yeah.
But when they were boyfriend and girlfriend, in front of the DJ booth, all night when I was playing, since I was there. So we have a relationship. There's a thing coming up. Well, probably will be out by then. There that he took the pictures for me, but he knows exactly what I want, how to get the things from me because of the music, because of the relationship we created at Bar Americas and we continued this friendship network outside the club, and that's what I'm saying, that I miss those things because that's it. If we don't talk to each other in the night, and I don't know what you do, but then you do an amazing work. Yeah. You have an amazing podcast.
Well, you know those T-shirts with anti-social club, right?
Yeah.
It's almost that, because people are next to each other, not connecting at all.
Exactly.
So
It's weird. I mean, that I met Hugo, I would say 4 years ago. Like 5 years ago, and I met him because I used to work for a plumbing company, and he used to do some of the advertisement for them. And we started talking when there was a couple of productions, and I found out about his love for electronic music. And then when you get into his studio, he just goes all out with electronic music, and he's like, have you seen this mix, and he's passionate about it. And sometimes he has like this crazy hair and his crazy glasses and all that stuff, and it's just such an amazing person.
That's another example that he is another person that he gets an alter ego when he works.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
When he works, he's the boss, and he starts with, okay, I want this set. Get me this set. Get me this music ready. And he gets in the latter, but it's a monster. He creates, but it's all about the music. It's like, I had him in the VL camp because we work together. We're friends. We're very close. And when he was referring to his work, he went and started talking about how you can recognize the drum kick of Marco Carola. And I was like, where are you going with this? He started to go out and out and out, and when he comes back to the punchline, he make the comparison like with my photography. Yeah. That's the sign, the signature, the people I want them to recognize and know that that's Hugo Martinez work. Yeah. And I was like,
amazing.
Shit.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And it's just like
artists.
Blow my mind,
Artist at work. And it's the reinvention of the artist, of the self.
See. Hector, we're gonna be right back because we need to have another.
Yeah, I think so, right?
Another vlog, because this is amazing.
Okay.
We'll be right back, guys.
Okay. And we're back, you guys, behind the decks with Hector, and we're going a little bit into some personal stuff, because we see that you're a very emotional man. You care a lot about the people around you, about the community, and you talk so lovely about your wife. And what we would really like to touch upon now is to just get into your personal life.
My personal life, yes.
You've been so busy. You have a family. You have a little baby girl. Yes. And you're traveling a lot. Like, the sacrifices, the euphoria, how?
It's look, to find the balance of these kind of things, it's difficult, but it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle, my wife, it's my best friend. It's my lover, my everything. She makes me a better person every day. Listening to her, it just makes me like create a lot of things because she's also a very creative person. And I mean, to be honest, for her to put up with all my shit, props to baby, I love you. But you need someone strong to be on your side if you're doing the work that we do.
Yeah.
Traveling,
or be alone.
Being alone.
Or alone.
And her leaving her with Naya, my daughter, and things. For example, that when I left my mom, my grandmother, my sister. That was a big sacrifice. You say 23 years I've been away. In those 23 years, my grandmother passed away. It was a big hit on my heart, and I stay here, look after my mom, my sister for some time, but then I still have to
your life.
To live my life and live my dreams, what I wanted,
and try to succeed.
And then I met Michelle, and we met in Tokyo, like I told you.
How long ago was that?
We just met. We celebrate 10 years just now in December,
Wow.
and we went again back to Tokyo to, and we actually went back to where I asked. I met her in Tokyo, but in Kyoto, I proposed to her in another time. So
And
we went back now to the same place where
so
I proposed to her.
romantic.
Yeah,
Dude,
but it's because she's been my best friend. She's traveling with me. She traveled before with me, before Naya. And like I said, she comes out and she's like, we're one.
Yeah.
We party. She's not like typical girlfriend standing there. Who are you looking at? No, she's so much fun. She's really. You love to, like I said, this is like community. You love to be like with someone that is interesting, that is gonna bring something to you in the conversation in a party.
Yeah.
Not just crap. And she's been very supportive of everything that I do. But thanks to all the success and all the things that I work and are basically the result of everything is to have someone that really supports you like that. Then my daughter was born, and that's it. My life changed for completely. Yeah. She was born, and then also was around the same time as Vatos Locos starting.
How old is she now?
She's 6. In June, she's gonna be 7 years.
Congratulations.
She's too big now.
So
Congratulations,
fast,
man.
Yeah.
And it's just me and Michelle. She is the most amazing little girl that I like. She's my best friend. She loves SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob. SpongeBob. She loves Venom. Which girl, 6-year-old girl, likes Venom? Venom is a dark character. She loved Super Mario Bros. When she was 3 years old. I love Super Mario. And I'm also a fan of Dragon Ball, and my favorite character is Vegeta, and she loves Vegeta. It's the anti-hero, and she loves the anti-hero. All these characters from her, it's the result of me and Michelle.
Yeah.
And the things when she was born is basically everything in my life that was out of place went in place.
That's what a lot of parents say, right?
And everything will start to go really cool. And then, you got responsibility now that, I have to look after this beautiful baby. Since the first day she was born, I'm not even ashamed or anything. I change her nappies. I give her bath. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. That gangster look that you can see here when I'm at home with my girl, it's no. It's so funny that
Daddy playing princess.
Yeah, I know how to make plans.
Braids and plans.
Princess. Yeah, I know how to make. I do it for her. But then it was very difficult. When she was born, I didn't want to travel these long tours that I used to do. It was like, okay, I can just do 1-2 weeks maximum. That's it. Yeah. I just want to come back home and help Michelle. And it's
just priority change.
Yeah. But then, as she's growing and she's understanding more, it was very difficult that she's like, Daddy, don't go to work. And that just breaks my heart when she asked me, don't go to work. When I come back. And it's very important as well for a kid that these moments I don't want to miss. Like, I remember I was traveling and I missed for a second a flight just for her recital, or is that how you call it? Recital in the school, and I missed it. But she didn't see that I missed it. It broke my heart and everything. Yeah. But the next one, she knew I wasn't there, and she came and she's like the star of the show, and then she turned around and she looked at me like, Daddy! She's shouting, Daddy, you're here, I love you, Daddy! And then everyone, all the parents and everything, and I was like, okay, baby, I'm here. Daddy, you surprised me, Daddy! And she made me, I was like, I'm not gonna cry. I was like, hey, I got something in my eye. But it's very important for a kid to have their parents in these little moments.
Yeah.
And now I have to say to her, look, Daddy needs to go to work, and she understands. Now, this little girl went to see YouTube videos. She sees me DJing, and she asked me, like, who's this guy? Adam Beyer. Because he's tall, and Adam Beyer's got 3 girls, and I know all his little lovely girls. And it was Ultra in Malaga, and I'm very close with all the Ultra family. Mm-hmm. And I said, you know what? Can I bring my daughter? She would love to come because she wants to meet Adam Beyer. And I called Adam and I said, look, do you mind if I bring my daughter to come and say hi? It's like, are you sure? Like, yeah, she wants to come to meet you. And we arrived, and I remember she was with the Ultra dancers having the time of her life. And then they grab her. She's dancing in front of like 10,000 people. She's like saying hi. No, she's living her life.
Oh, wow.
Her mama must be so proud
as
well.
Her mama must be so proud.
Was like this. And then this guy, Kashmir, and then another EDM guys, they were asking her for a picture. Do you mind if she was the center of attention? The best thing of all is that she had her own security, because they're all like big guys, and we walked to see Adam Beyer playing.
Wow.
When she goes, she had her earplugs, and she goes, and then the tourman is, come and say hi, and he's playing in front of 5,000 people. She goes and tap it, like, he turns around like, hey, give 5, and she's dancing with him in the DJ booth, so she's like going crazy. And then they just say, okay. They grab her, put her in the where the dancers in the booth. She's dancing in front of like to the rhythm of Adam Beyer playing, and there's the videos and like you can see it. I'm like, oh my god, and everyone's looking at me like and then the moves and everything is like, Michelle, did you teach her how? I'm like. She's like, no.
Like, we made a little monster.
And then, like, she owned Ultra. It was amazing. And so, you see, family is a very important part of like, to me. But in some other DJs, friends of mine as well, I know that their families, schedule is super tight. They have to travel from all over the world. Yeah. But now it's how you want to live your life. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm retiring or quitting or everything. No, it's just I did all the things that I wanted to do. I played all the festivals that I wanted to play, all the clubs that I wanted to play. And I'm spending more time with my family, but creating other things that still fulfill my creativity and the love for the music.
And that is something that we wanted to talk about, and just to finish with this amazing interview. What's going up next, bro? Because brother, you've been taking us on a journey.
So, like on tape, but also behind the scenes, like
it's never gonna stop. This never stops, and I said to my wife as well, 5 a.m. club. I'm at 5 a.m. in the morning. My head is already thinking what's next. Next VL Camp was VL Camp, but now it will be a conference.
Yeah.
Then now the club will be into kind of a festival. Then from that, I'm working, with a brand I cannot say, but everyone knows the name. Working on the development of more equipment, DJ equipment, production equipment, and another brand also coming. I can give it exclusive. The name is Ontra. It's a new brand also. It's gonna be sister of all the other brands I have. Clica, VL. Now Ontra will be a different approach. Technology is changing. This is going to be a little bit more into integrated technology into this. And I'm working now with a company that does intelligence.
Artificial intelligence?
Artificial intelligence. And going to work with that to produce kind of... this is going to be the crazy thing, that how something like this can work into... I would love to make music for either a movie or a series, but with the help of this, because I'm not like that.
You don't specifically dedicate yourself to that, and
it's gonna be like some gonna hate me, some gonna. But hey,
it's
technology is the future,
and it's the path of the artist in a way.
Yes.
When you are an artist, you're innovating, constantly.
and
you risk yourself to that, and it means. That means that you're brave.
But they're not gonna stop me with the haters and stuff.
That is true.
And that's it. So it's not gonna stop. It's more things to come. I'm very happy I got to share this with you and whoever is watching at home. And if it makes someone to get inspiration, it's take it, because it's possible.
Yeah.
I did it.
Why not you?
I love how you are like such an innovative guy. You're an artist. You're so creative. You create community. You create family. You're an emotional person. You love with all your heart. You have a lot of passion. And it's Mexico to the world, you guys.
Guys, thank you so much for staying with us. Honestly, Hector, as a Mexican DJ and producer, I can only say that you're a true inspiration to all of us. You've shared so much information, but not just like regular DJ information, just like a personal information and your personal story. And it's just very inspiring for me as a Mexican DJ, and for all the people I'm sure that is sharing with us this moment. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you guys, and I'm happy that you guys share a little bit of my story, my journey, and not many people get to share this. I'm happy I did it, and just for people that they're young and they want to take this as inspiration. It's possible.
There's a lot of inspiration to take from this. Thank you.
I hope it's appreciated by some people, that they take it, they really do something about it. That's the most important thing. Don't listen just to watch it. No, grab it, do it. It's the thing. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much. Well, everyone, if you liked what you saw today, so please subscribe to the channel, hit that button, that bell, and keep following us. We're going to be uploading amazing content. And thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye.
Bye.